A very good afternoon and a warm welcome to everyone who has joined us virtually today. On behalf of GRG School of Management Studies, we welcome you all to our prestigious annual Inter-B School event, Urjit. The pandemic may have forced us to organize this event virtually, but it has not diminished our students' enthusiasm and excitement. First, let us start by seeking the blessings of the Almighty. Prayer.
सरस्वती नमो नित्यं भद्रकाली नमो नमः वेद वेदान्त वेदांग विद्यास्थानेभ्य एव च सरस्वती महाभागे विद्ये कमललोचने विद्यारूपे विशालाक्षी विद्यां देहि नमोऽस्तुते यदक्षरं पदं भ्रष्टं मात्राहीनं च यद्भवेत् तत्सर्वं क्षम्यतां देवि प्रसीद परमेश्वरी परमेश्वरी
Thank you. I now invite our chairperson, Dr. Nandini Rangaswamy, to deliver the welcome address and introduce the chief guest.
Respected Chief Guest, Mr. Ajayan, Dr. Yashoda Devi, Principal Dr. Nirmala, Professor Balasubramanian, Directors, Faculty Members, my dear contestants, students, a very good afternoon to all of you. I have great pleasure in welcoming our Chief Guest, Mr. Ajayan, Managing Partner of Riddhi Consulting and Training Services, Kozhikode, who, despite his busy schedule, has taken time to participate in our inter-college annual B School event, Urjit. Welcome to you, sir. I have immense pleasure in welcoming all the participants from various institutions, and I extend a hearty welcome to each and everyone who has joined us today for this Urjit 2021. Last year we had more than 700 participants from more than 50 institutions. Although now the situation is very different, but the spirit remains the same. I am glad this event is carried out with the same enthusiasm, and many participants have registered this year too. Hopefully we will get over the pandemic situation soon, and we shall all get back to normal and meet here on campus. Urjit means the power of partnership. I am sure it is well established here. I appreciate all the faculties and students who have been working behind the preparations of Urjit 21. With this short note, let me have the pleasure of introducing the chief guest, Mr. Ajayan. Mr. K. A. Ajayan is the managing partner of Riddhi Consulting and Training Services, Kozhikode, a firm which is into consultancy and training in the financial and banking arena. Mr. Ajayan retired as Assistant General Manager from Punjab National Bank. He has held various responsibilities and positions in different various professional bodies. He was the president of Calicut Management Association from the year 2017 to 2019. It was awarded the Best Local Management Association for the year 2017-18 and a winner of the Best Local Management Association for the year 2018-19 by IMA. Earlier, he was a council member of All India Management Association. He is a senior mentor for Kerala Development and Innovation Strategic Council and a senior mentor Kerala Startup Mission as well. Mr. Ajayan has worked all over India in branches including large corporate branches of PNB and administrative offices at Delhi, Hyderabad and Kozhikode. He has been with the project finance team of PNB, working in their major corporate finance branches in all the metros. He's also the winner of many performance awards during his stint at PNB. He's a certified bank trainer, certified by IIBF, Mumbai and NIBM, Pune. With this introduction, I once again welcome you, Mr. Ajian, and I really thank you very much for joining with us as our chief guest this afternoon at our prestigious event, Urjit 2021. My best wishes for the successful conduct of this program, and best wishes to all the contestants in this program. Thank you all once again. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am, for always motivating and encouraging us. May I now invite Professor Sadasivam, Director, GIG School of Management Studies, to say a few words on the spirit of Urjit.
Respected Chief Guest, Mr. Ajayan, esteemed Chairperson, Dr. Nandini Rangaswamy, Secretary, Dr. Yashoda Devi, Principal, Dr. Nirmala, Chief Mentor, Professor Balasubramanian, Students Coordinator, Ms. Sona, faculty colleagues, dear participants and students, good afternoon. I'm glad that Urjit 2021 is happening. In fact, we did not even talk about it till December end. And we did so well last year that the registration exceeded 700, and I'm glad to say that even this year we have exceeded that number. And one good news is that we have registered with 70 plus institutions across the country, from deep north till south. So I think the online connectivity has one way enabled us to get more participants this year. Students have adapted very much to the online activities when we can have all types of curricular activities, including examinations through online. Why not co-curricular activities? And it is now successfully done. Hence, Urjit 2021 continues this year, and the legacy of 25 years has been carried out despite all hindrances we have all these days. Urjit is power of partnership. I am sure our students will establish and display this power of partnership in organizing this event. I'm sure this event will give a lot of experience to the students and the participants to learn a lot in the area of management. With this, I would like to congratulate Ms. Sona and the organizing team who stood behind this in a short note. They really did well and have taken up this program to this extent to get so much of registrations. Congratulations to all, and my best wishes for the smooth conduct of this event for 3 days. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. You have set the stage. May I now invite our chief guest, Mr. K.A. Ajayan, Managing Partner, Vriddhi Consulting and Training Services, and past President, Calicut Management Association, to deliver the inaugural address. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much. Am I audible to you? Am I audible to you?
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, respected Dr. Nandini Rangaswamy, Chairperson, GRG Institutions, Director, Dr. Sadasivam, Chief Mentor, Professor Balasubramanian, faculty students of GRG SMS, and all the participants of Urjit 2021, the organizing committee members. I am really happy to be among you this festive afternoon. I'll feel really privileged to have been handpicked by Professor Balasubramanian to be the chief guest for this prestigious event, the 26th edition of Urjit. I have known Professor Balasubramanian since some years now and value the relationship we share. He is an influential and inspiring teacher, an excellent trainer, a great mentor, and a wonderful human being. He is much sought after speaker in All India Management Association. GRG SMS is extremely fortunate to have him at the helm as a mentor, for he can guide your institution through the right path. My salutations to you, sir. For aspiring learners in my state of Kerala, Coimbatore is a chosen destination. Large number of students literally migrate to search of quality education, and GRG group of institutions is on the top of the list. I know that this institution is almost close to 3 decades exclusively for women. Your mission statement focuses on empowering young women to lead their lives with professional will and personal humility, coupled with knowledge, skill, and competence. The founders have addressed underprivileged and upholding the time-tested values, inculcating lifelong learning, and molding its aspiration to have a positive impact on society. We are aware that women have reached the top position in government, in corporates, and they have made their presence felt as successful administrators and entrepreneurs. Studies have indicated that the so-called second sex has turned tables and proved themselves as ace multitaskers, better empathizers, perfectionists, hard workers, pragmatic planners, and creative leaders who have not disgraced their family. That's very important. So congratulations to the host of Urjit, GRGSMS, for your choice of mastering the management. I understand that over 500 management students, maybe more than 550 management students from across the country are here in this afternoon. It is heartening to see you all beating these challenging times and joining on it for this online fest. Such fests are huge spaces for your learning. The interaction that you engage in and the exposure you gain, all those complement your classroom learning. A virtual fest is far more demanding and challenging for your inputs. You are now passing through an unprecedented phase, the COVID era. This is something that we have not witnessed in the generation or any before. This is compared often to the world wars, the Great Depressions of 30s, the plagues of the 1960s, and a very tough time. Tough as these times are, they are all have fertile changes and innovations in this world. This is, my dear students, is part of the big change, the next monumental revolution that this century is going through. And you are perhaps the torchbearers, the trailblazers, not guinea pigs anymore. Young friends, this is the best time of your lives. Explore and experience the new avenues, the new opportunities that lie before you. Have fun and learn, enjoy and grow. Your world is at your fingertips, literally. Mankind is today pondering on whether COVID is a game changer or not. We have been part of the changes that have seeped into our lifestyle. The way we greet, the way we wash hands, the crowd, the shopping, the food, weekends, and the mask. With the vaccine months away, are we accepting a new normal? Are there things going to be the same as they were before? Is it a time to rethink everything that how we are living our lives? Has it created more opportunities? Will it change the world permanently? These are things that we are pondering out. We are still looking for the answers for these questions. And as we know, we had no past experience in handling such crises. To forecast its impact, COVID-19 presents an entirely different type of risk because of high uncertainty. But this high uncertainty has some uniqueness. It has brought the same level playing field for all, whether it's a big corporate or for a small SME. Nobody is having such a past experience in handling such a crisis. And it has impacted the economy, the countries, industries, lifestyle, business models. And the only difference is that it has been on varying intensities. So it has impacted, as you all know, the MSME segment and the unorganized sector in India. And even about this COVID-19 and what's happening around, there are divergent views because we don't have any past experience on this. Divergent predictions and conclusions, which I would like to term as Rorschach effect or a Kurosawa effect. That is, the same event is being interpreted in different ways by different people. The best we can do is face it with dignity, never give up, get pessimistic, and never and have always hope on what is going to happen for you. This is how we should see this current crisis. This is how I expect the youngsters to see the current crisis. Now, let us discuss. There are two important lessons that you are going to learn from this. Is this COVID-19 an unforeseen event, or is it a foreseen event? Some people say that it was a stampeding of black elephants. These black elephants were always there in the room. You were not able to visualize it. You neglected it. Because of that neglecting, they stampeded and they made the situation miserable for you. What are these elephants? What is this problems that we are talking about? They are the global warming, deforestation, ocean acidification, mass extinction, and massive freshwater pollution. All these things were working around us. We neglected it, and the total impact was a stampeding of black elephant, what we call as COVID-19. The view Mr. Ajay Mehta, CMD of Hindustan's Unilever, speaking on sensing and shaping post-COVID era, he was telling this is a multiple, predictable, catastrophic event, something which we were waiting to happen and neglected. This is what he has said. So is it something that we were waiting to happen and neglected? We often neglect things like around us. What is the lesson that we learn from this? Now, let us learn the important thing of respecting our environment against global warming, deforestation. Let us understand these are big realities that we should take care of. And what is the next thought on this? Some say that this is a totally unforeseen event. They say that this is a black swan event, which is unpredictable event that is beyond what we all normally expected. It is a situation with a potentially severe consequences. Yes, it had. Whether it's a black swan event or whether it's a stampeding elephant, it had a severe consequences. And as a management organization or as a management leader, if such situations happen, what is the lesson that we should have? What we should always understand? Always be better prepared for such black swan events. Map the supply chain and the risk. There should be an uncertainty. There's a mechanism to reduce uncertainty by developing a proper communication plan in your organization. Always we should have a business continuity management program in our plans that will take it forward. Without that, you are going to have a miserable time because such events are likely to happen again. And if you go through it, the pandemic has given lots of impact, good impact. Some have been affected very seriously, some had less impacted. Positive impact, we have seen that it has happened in the area of education, e-retail, banking sector, healthcare, robotics, cloud computing, and we have seen many new business models coming up, like dark kitchens and virtual meetings becoming very common, and the focus has now happened on cyber security. And many industries have been severely affected, like automobile, aviation, healthcare industry, tourism. So my dear students, this is the situation, the right situation for you to sit and analyze what are the industries that is getting impacted, what is the reason for this impact, and how it is going to take it forward. What can be your role in this? Whether you can have a positive, innovative role to play in this, or whether you want to remain silent spectator for this. I would say that, see, this crisis, I always believe that crisis tends to breed innovation. There's lots of possibility for creativity, innovation, because creativity always loves constraints. Be observant, look around for the problems, and think of solutions, and remain creative. This is the thing that we expect from you youngsters from tomorrow. Solutions to our problems. How you come up with very drastic, disruptive changes in the way we do things. What are the 4 important capabilities that we should develop now? One is technology adoption and digitalization that goes with priority. Capability to pivot. The way you have to change your business model, the way you have to change the product model, the way you have to change the value that your product gives to something, your capability to pivot, how fast you can do it to meet surrounding the situation is a big challenge. Here lies your possibilities. We have seen lots of motor vehicle companies starting to manufacture respirators. We have seen Detroit Dust Company producing hand sanitizers, commercial airlines taking cargo flights. You see, the way I have seen lots of small young innovators, startups pivoting and creating situations which not only give solutions to public, solves solutions, but also creates lots of value and inputs to the community. Then the other thing is, as I already discussed, the capability to innovate. And another important thing is capability to collaborate. Yes, this is very important. It's not that the competition has given away for collaboration. Even the big banks, they don't compete with startups. They try to collaborate with startups. We have seen the strength among competitors. Unless they compromise, unless they bring it together, it is not going to value. So that capability to collaborate, so ability to understand your strength, ability to understand the capability of your competitor's strength or anybody else's strength, and how to make it 1 plus 1 equal to 11 or 12 is the capability to collaborate. And your networking capabilities is going to be very, very important for the coming generations. I would like to suggest, express few more words, so a few more thoughts into it. What you require at present is the ability to think differently and intelligence to see things from a different angle. Again, I am saying ability to think differently and intelligence to see things from different angles. We all celebrate the birth of a child. We all follow the same pattern. We buy some gifts, we go to the room, the parents also there, father is there, mother is there, they also, because we all feel that a baby is born. What we have to realize, we have to be different here in this sense, that the birth has already happened, life has already come to earth long back, maybe 9 months before. But what's happening is not the birth of a baby, it's the birth of a parent, birth of a father, birth of a mother. Unless you understand what's happening, what's your role there, unless you visualize it that this is the birth, I'm going to the father, I'm going to this is the role that's happening. This is how you should see things from a different angle, I would say. The sunset, when you talk about sunset, you should realize that sun is not setting. You should be able to understand why this is happening. When the waves hit the shore, you should be able to understand it is not the wave that's moving and hitting the shore. Why it's moving? The thought process should work on you. Then only you will be able to find out solutions. You have to go deep into understanding why everything is happening. You should understand, its washing machine is not just a washing machine. Washing machine works because of some mechanism. Unless you understand the mechanism of a washing machine, unless your thought process can put value into that mechanism, why it's working, what makes it work, it will always remain as a washing machine for you. But if you understand the functionality of the mechanism behind it, these washing machine also becomes bulk lessee making machines. Because for lessee making, the same kind of steering and technology is required for a washing machine. So that's how a jugaad happens. If all of a sudden you see that lots of washing machines becoming lessee making machines in Punjab, you should be able to understand the one thing, electricity, what you say is that, yes, it is electricity. It is the same thing that makes things cool in a refrigerator, and it is the same thing that makes things hot in a heater. This is how you should be able to understand. You should be able to critically analyze everything. All your experience, competencies, again I am telling you, unless is powerless unless you start thinking from a different angle. These kind of events will give you lots of opportunities for that. And I would also say that you should be able to visualize products that market really want it. No product succeeds unless market is not interested in it. Fantastic ideas will not fail, even if it is does not get a success, but only the execution may fail. If your execution may fail, only your project fails, but the idea, good idea always remains, and somebody with good execution capability will be able to bring that good ideas out. A bad idea, how good, what or good you are in your execution cannot save a bad idea. These are the two things you should understand. Good idea, good execution. Bad idea, good execution gives you no result. And I am coming to another important element, that is data. Data is much more than oil now. The data, ability to see things, make things bigger. Your capability to hyper zoom things become better. Before you launch a product, your capability to understand, you should move out of your thought land, that is thought process, because not that your market survey says everybody it is good, I will buy and I will buy. No, it has to be substantiated by data. You should build your own data and you should project it with your numbers. Then only your idea will be tested whether it is market acceptable. So another important element is data, your analytical ability of data, going out of the thought process, going out of the thought land, going to the market, collecting the data, hyper zooming it, and making your own data to take a decision. And before I end, let me conclude by saying that technology, again I tell, technology is only an extension of what is happening in human space. There's nothing, no technology happens beyond the human space. You should understand how you are. The ability to understand ourselves better is what makes you more perfect. Technology is only an outcome of that. So this is very important. Be a good human being. Try to understand yourself better. And let me conclude my talk now. Thank you all for giving me an opportunity. Better things are going to happen, I am sure. I wish you all a bright future. I wish the event all success. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for those kind words about our institute, and I'm sure you have inspired us all. May I now invite Ms. L.S. Monisha to propose the vote of thanks.
Distinguished guests and all connected virtually, good afternoon. It is my proud privilege to propose the vote of thanks. I, on behalf of GRG School of Management Studies and the entire supporting team of URJIT 2021, I extend my heartfelt thanks to our chief guest, Mr. Ajayan, for accepting our invitation and taking time off his busy schedule to be among us today. I express my sincere gratitude to our chairperson, Dr. Nandini Rangaswamy, for providing us with all the encouragement and support for organizing this program. Thank you, ma'am. I would also like to thank Dr. N. Yasoda Devi and our Dr. Nirmala for encouraging us and supporting with all the guidance. I would like to acknowledge our heartfelt gratitude to Professor S. Balasubramanian, Chief Mentor, GRG SMS, for his unconditional guidance at every stage of this program. Thank you, sir. I thank our Director, Dr. P. Sadasivam, for his motivation and for being the pillar of support in all our activities. Thank you, sir. I thank our Faculty Coordinator, Ms. R. Sona, for constantly encouraging, supporting and guiding us in organizing this event. Thank you, ma'am. We have been fortunate enough to be backed by a team of highly motivated and dedicated faculties whose support has made this event successful despite many challenges. I thank all my fellow students representing various institutions for their virtual participation in URJIT 2021 and also their institutions for supporting them. I would also like to record my gratitude to all the administrative staffs for their timely help and support in making the necessary arrangements. Preparing for this URJIT 2021 was different because for the very first time we were all connected online and from different places, but still this did not stop us from achieving our goal. My heartfelt appreciation to all my student friends who came up of their comfort zone and gave their best in ensuring that this event is a success. Thank you all and best of luck.
Thank you, Monisha. Dear participants, you have a very exciting and fun-filled activities ahead of you. Please join using the link sent to you. And for help and assistance, please contact our volunteers. They'll be happy to help. Wish you all the very best of luck. We hope you enjoy the new and different experience. Have fun. Thank you.
Okay, I'm leaving. No issues because okay, I can understand. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you all. Very well done, and all the best.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. The students participating in DigiPad and Chandrakanti Memorial Young Business Leader Contest, please log in at 3:30 p.m. using the link